And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, a home of the Eagles. Well, the weather is the reason that the live stream started late. This is homecoming Saturday between Trinity Baptist College and our visitors for tonight, the Screaming Eagles of Toccoa Falls College. We are about 20 minutes into the first half of the women's matchup, tied at 1. Toccoa scored just a couple of minutes after the ball game started, and Trinity Baptist came back with a long goal to tie it up at 1. I'm Ray Bureau, Dean Bureau, our cameraman, a much different camera angle than we're used to. That's due to the weather that's going to be on and off rain all throughout the evening. Right now the sun is shining, but the forecast does call for up to 80% chance of rain at various times throughout the evening, and that started a couple of hours ago here on the west side of Jacksonville. Unfortunately, the rain did do some damage to my score sheet, so I don't have all the information to help you get caught up. But again, I can tell you that we are tied at 1. Toccoa scored very early. Trinity Baptist tied it up just a couple of moments ago. There's a long shot towards the goal, and Trinity Baptist's Trinity Sneed wearing the red jersey for the Eagles, who are wearing the home whites with the blue shorts and the blue numbers, and the Screaming Eagles of Toccoa Falls are wearing the navy blues and with the white numbers. So again, we're about midway through the first half, and we are tied at 1. We do apologize for getting on late. The game started about 5 to 6 minutes before the top of the hour, and that's due to the weather. When we started, there was some pretty hefty rainfall coming down, but right now, again, bright sunshine and clear skies over the field, but there should be more of the wet stuff on the way before too long. That one is out of bounds. It will be Toccoa Falls throw-in. A little difficult to see all the way across the field to see exactly who has. Again, my roster sheets, I do apologize. I may not be able to keep up with all the ladies on the Screaming Eagles from Toccoa, whom I'm not familiar with. Trinity Baptist College has added Lena Springer to the roster for today's game. This is the final regular season game for the Lady Eagles of Trinity Baptist College. There's Karima Mitchell with possession. She finds Ariana Elliott right at the midfield circle, and Trinity Baptist will back it up and look for a chance to set up a scoring possibility and potentially take the lead. Ariana Elliott looking for some help on the far side. And good defense by the Screaming Eagles. And a loose ball near midfield. Elliott goes down, but there's no call. She's looking for a foul. Not going to get the call, and the ball goes out of bounds all the way across the far side. Men's basketball started last night. Coach Jones and his Eagles basketball roster played Columbia International University. Columbia won that ball game by 1 point, 73-72. And the women's team had an exhibition game down at Kaiser University last night. And we're looking forward to see the Lady Eagles basketball team before too long. Their regular season begins next Saturday against Columbia International. We'll be out here on the soccer field next Saturday as men's soccer finishes up its regular season with a matchup against Johnson University of Florida. That game is scheduled to begin at 1 p.m. Ariana Elliott fires up. Shot toward the goal and is stopped by the Toccoa Falls goalkeeper. Hopefully we'll be able to keep you going for the rest of this women's matchup, and the gentlemen are slated to start at 7:30. This is combination of homecoming and senior night, and in between games, Coach Jones, the athletic director here at Trinity Baptist College, he and the coaching staff will honor our seniors from both the women's and the men's soccer program. That's coming up between soccer games. Ball is out of bounds over at the far side. Trinity Baptist has a throw-in. Haley Ridenauer chasing it down toward the corner, keeping it away from the Toccoa attacker. Get an opportunity. We'll see if we can get those score sheets dried off, so at least in the second half we can let you know everything that's going on both sides. Throw in for Toccoa. all the way across the far side near the corner. And a slight delay due to a substitution. 1-1, we are tied. We are coming up on about 30 minutes into the first half. Again, I don't have the official time, and there is a blocking foul called against Trinity Baptist. And a Toccoa Falls free kick all the way across the field. Instead, just a gentle tap in. Toccoa sets up shot opportunity, and good defense by Kristen Pabon, one of our seniors that will be honored during the intermission between the women's and the men's game. And now right at midfield, we have ourselves a whistle, and a yellow card is coming out, and it looks like it's going to be called against Trinity Baptist's Emily Martinez. That will be a free kick for Toccoa Falls. Martinez, a senior from San Antonio, Texas, playing in her final regular season home game for Coach Noom Royamond. The Women's South Region Tournament will be at Bob Jones University. That's coming up in just a couple of weeks. There's a long shot towards the goal, and a good play by Trinity Sneed, keeping the Toccoa attackers away from the ball. Trinity Sneed, her freshman season here at Trinity Baptist College, has done a fantastic job. She's even blocked 2, maybe even 3 penalty kicks, if I'm remembering things correctly. Long pass from Elliott up the far side, but that is going to be a little too far out of reach. 2 young ladies giving chase, and the ball kicked in towards the goalkeeper. Toccoa Falls looking to reclaim the lead. They scored first, tied at 1. Ridenauer at midfield finds Karima Mitchell, and the Eagles will back it up. Try to set up another possible play. Kazaria Odoms brings the ball past midfield, but it gets a little too far out in front, and Toccoa will have another opportunity to set up an offensive attack. Well, let's hope the sun stays out for the duration, and maybe we can get up a better camera shot later on this evening. And there's a loose ball headed down toward the corner, kept inbounds. 2 young ladies battling, and this one will be cleared away. And this one goes out of bounds over near the corner. Looked like it went out on the side, so that should be a in play. And this one heads towards Sneed, and she picks it up, and she'll allow her team a chance to get upfield. Now, Trinity Baptist is playing with 11, so they'll take any opportunity they can to allow each other to catch their breath. No substitutions possible for Trinity Baptist. Toccoa has 3 reserves on the bench. They're able to substitute in and out. Trinity Baptist College with a record of 3 wins and 2 losses on the season, again playing in their final regular season game. Timeout as an official is checking the ball, and looks like just to dry it off a little bit. Even though the rain has stopped for now, the grass is still very wet, obviously. And Trinity Sneed gets the punt towards midfield. And Karima Mitchell is right there, and she's going to try to knock it to a teammate, but this one is taken away by a Toccoa player. Toccoa on the move outside the box. Loose ball right in front of the goal, and a tap-in attempt picked up by Trinity Sneed for the save. And Sneed is able to pick up the ball, keep it out of the net, and make a good punt back towards midfield. Pass intended for Martinez. It's out of her reach, and the goalkeeper comes out of the box, keeps it on the ground. Toccoa Falls now with possession at midfield. They've had the better portion of ball control, but not by a whole lot. Just Trinity Baptist in the latter portions of the first half. And this one is back towards Kristen Pabon. And a loose ball out of camera shot, but out of bounds past the sideline, and it will be Trinity Baptist's throw-in. Many fans here. Thank you for your patience as we got on the air a little late and well into the first half, but we appreciate that you're with us now here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Here's an opportunity for Toccoa. The shot toward the goal, just wide left, and the score remains 1-1. Good opportunity by the Toccoa attacker. However, this one got a little bit too far wide of the post. It goes out of bounds, and it's a goal kick for Trinity Baptist. Again, in case you're joining us just now and missed that announcement, roster sheets got a little damaged from the rain, so we're giving them a chance to dry off during halftime. I'll see if I can pull those out, be able to update you. Here's a loose ball near midfield. Grabbed by Emily Martinez, and she's looking for a teammate, but her pass is taken away. Martinez now battling with the Toccoa player at midfield. Both go down, ball still in play. Elliott backs it up to Kristen Pabone. And Pabone comes up from the backfield. Sends the ball towards the offensive side. Odoms over on the far side. And her pass is kept in bounds. Here's Carpenter on the move toward the goal, and a good defensive play by the Toccoa Falls backfield. Dribbles the ball past the stripe, sends it toward the corner. Both Springer and Martinez giving chase. It'll be a Toccoa backfielder who makes the win of the race to the ball, clears it out of bounds, and allows her defensive teammates to get into position. Piper Tremaine with the throw in for Trinity Baptist. Back to Pabone. Loose ball all the way across near the Trinity Baptist bench. Now towards midfield and sent to the backfield. Ridenauer looking for Carpenter over on the far side. Carpenter giving chase, keeps that one in bounds. But a defender right on top forces Carpenter to retreat towards midfield, and Trinity Baptist facing a tight defense, and Toccoa forces the Eagles to retreat once again. Long pass towards Lena Springer. She and a defender giving chase. The Toccoa defender will win the race for the ball, but Springer's able to take that one away. Now just outside the box. Finds Martinez. Pass got away a little bit from Martinez, but she's able to track it down and keep it in the Trinity Baptist possession. Martinez down, no call, and Piper Tremaine will back it up towards midfield. Good hard hustle by both teams out on the field. It's a very slippery field due to the rain we've had off and on most of the afternoon. And now we have a whistle and a foul called against Toccoa Falls. That will give Trinity a free kick. Ariana Elliott, Kristen Pabone approach the ball. Looks like it will be Elliott. Back from injury. She missed a couple of games, and good to see her back on the field for the regular season finale. She has a very good, strong left leg, able to hit from this distance. Makes her approach. Pass to throw in for Trinity over on the far side, pretty close to the Toccoa Falls bench. And Kazaria Odoms will come up and take the throw in. Pabone at midfield, sends it back up front. Toccoa takes the possession away and now has a chance to advance down the right side, but this one goes out of bounds, and it will be Trinity Baptist's ball once again. Ridenauer in the backfield finds Piper Tremaine close to the midfield stripe. Now at midfield, Toccoa Falls on the move. And a pass is received, and a good move to get around the Trinity defense. However, the attempted pass gets away, and Trinity Sneed picks up the ball near the end line. So Trinity Sneed gets another big punt off. She has a very big right leg and very capable of punting the ball well past midfield. Ridenauer finds help at midfield. And this one is sent toward the sideline. Karima Mitchell unable to play the ball on the first top, but she does maintain possession. Pabon. I have approximately 10 minutes remaining in the first half. We are tied at 1. Toccoa Falls moving up the right side. Ball stolen away by Odoms. She finds Mitchell, and Trinity Baptist will retreat and try to set up another possible attack. Kristen Pabon finds Haley Ridenauer across the far side. Now Elliott approaching midfield, gets around one Toccoa player. Long pass intended for Emily Martinez, but a little bit out of her reach. And the goalkeeper again comes out of the box, and now Carpenter with the steal. Terrific defensive play. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Trinity's throw-in over near the Toccoa Falls bench. Odoms comes up from the backfield to take the throw in. And a shot attempt from Karima Mitchell goes wide to the right. Like to see that aggressive play. Mitchell went for the potential go-ahead goal. Kind of got it off the side of her foot. It goes out of bounds. And what I not have seen is that it tipped off a Toccoa defender, and that's going to be a corner kick for Trinity Baptist. Ariana Elliott able to curve the ball in toward the goal with the left foot kick. Gives a signal. Corner kick in and cleared away by the backfield. Olivia Carpenter turns and fires. Springer could not get to the ball in time, and a nice pickup by the Toccoa goalkeeper. Long throw all the way across the field. Toccoa on the move past midfield. Pass well out of the reach of teammates, however, and this one will roll down towards Trinity Sneed. So Trinity Sneed picks up the ball. Gives her teammates a chance to catch their breath and boots it back towards midfield. Toccoa Falls looking for another opportunity to potentially take the lead. It's 1-1 in case you're just joining us. Each team had scored a goal earlier in the first half. Toccoa just a couple of minutes after the ball game started, and Trinity, right before we got on the air, tied it up at 1. And this one is out of bounds and will be a throw-in, it looks like, for Trinity Baptist, or it might have been an offsides call. Again, we're far away, all the way across the field. Unusual angle here for us, and that's due to the rainfall. And fortunately, on homecoming, we got this really nice tent set up, able to keep us dry and hopefully keep us on the air with you here on TBC Eagles. I'm Ray Bureau, Dean Bureau. My son is the cameraman. Carpenter hits Emily Martinez. Springer takes the pass, but she is offsides, and that will be a free kick for Toccoa Falls. Lena Springer, member of the Trinity Baptist softball team, a pitcher, an infielder, and one terrific hitter, joining the soccer team here today. Had an opportunity, but was just a little bit past the defense, and now Ariana Elliott is down, but it doesn't take her long to get back up. Glad to see that she's all right. Her first game back from injury. This will be a free kick for Trinity Baptist. All the way across the field. Toccoa with the steal and the advance up front to the right side. Ridenauer checks in on the defense, forces the attacker outside, pass in, loose ball, and a nice sliding play by Karima Mitchell. No call, and she makes a terrific tackle to keep Toccoa's attackers from getting off the shot. Elliott looking for Martinez. Headed towards the corner of the box. Martinez tries to get around one defender. She's able to do so. Gets around to second. And a shot attempt misses wide to the right, out of bounds, and that's a goal kick for Toccoa. Good ball movement, good shot attempt, just a little bit off target. So free kick for Toccoa Falls, still tied at 1. And approximately 8 minutes remaining until halftime. Toccoa Falls taking time, getting up front. Pass over to the far side. And this pass attempt knocked out of bounds off Olivia Carpenter, so Toccoa will keep possession. Throw in right at midfield. Towards the Toccoa side of the field until it's intercepted by Karima Mitchell. Piper Tremaine battling one Toccoa attacker, and she will back it up to Pabon in the backfield. And we have a whistle, and that might be the end of the first half. Again, lost track of the time as we started late, and it looks like that is the end of the first half. So we will go into the halftime intermission tied at 1. 15-minute intermission, and we'll be back with the second half of the women's soccer game between South Region rivals Toccoa Falls College and Trinity Baptist College. Stay with us. And ladies and gentlemen, the weather has cleared up for the time being, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to stop this feed and reposition our camera, hopefully back into our normal position to get you a better shot and a better view of the second half. Look for the live now back on your screen in approximately 12 more minutes here on TBC Eagles.